welcome back to my channel. I am Mandy from Miu Art Studio, and today I'm going to record my conclusion about the 100 days of business challenging series. And I haven't been updating a lot of videos because I found it much more difficult to do the business challenging than a self-improvement challenge because because things much more works to do and to catch up and to practice on, to test out, so I don't have as much time, and I want to make sure everything I'll try to make sure everything I say here it's not wasting your life or wasting my life. So after the 100 days, I know I'm over. I delayed I delayed this video because I've been like really busy doing the improving in actual words than in the video. Sorry I didn't really share it, and so today I'd love to make it live as usual, but I can't because I'm going to share some of the screenshots, screen record with you. So I'm just gonna keep this camera on and then do something on my computer, and then you will see things on my computer. I have made these notes for guide my point, and you will also see on my screen here and there. And if there's a lot of not a lot, if there are some spelling mistakes, please just ignore it because it was just a quick note I made to remind myself. But then I thought maybe I can also share it so you can actually know or make a screenshot what I'm talking about today in here. And so I'm not a professional coach. I'm not a coach. I'm a learner really. So I'm just sharing my experience with how I learn things and how I improving my own business with real examples of my Etsy shop. And okay, so here are 7 tips I made since that 100 days business challenge started. So it's been over 100 days. I don't know, it's a couple of days over it, I think. But then I do have these 7 tips you can take out. Stay until the end of this video, and I'm sure it's something will be useful for your studio if you are running your own or business based on art or silk penning, or you plan to, and some tips are very useful here. Okay, so let's start now. How to price your item right. Here I want to share my experience about this. When I first come out to sell my own silk pending, my silk scarf, I didn't price them right. I was underpriced them because what I did, I was only thinking about my material as one cost. So I think I count my material and my pants and that's it. So I priced my scarf as like 25. I was thinking if I sell 25 I will make like £5, but then I realized no, when I sell my scarf for 25, I mean the small one, that was back to 6 years ago, and I was selling my scarf for 25 average. One is because I was new in the business. I didn't have the confidence and I don't know how much my work worth. So I was selling for £25 and I think I make £5, but actually I didn't make any money. I was losing money. I lose as much every time I sell one scarf. I lose equally as I sold. Okay, how do I say that? If I sell for £25, I will lose £25. So, and then it took me about a year to find out, or a couple of years, maybe basically 3 years, to find out how to correctly price my items. So, and then I found them all the golden scale percentage to price your item is 30%. So for example, okay, how do I make that works? So basically, if I sell £3,000, and that means I make 1,000 profit. So it's like 33%. Roughly, okay, it's 33%, and I will explain you why it's 33%. Okay, I'm reading my notes on the computer. So the cost equals business admin running cost, which like your rent, your energy bill, insurance, and so on. So that is your running cost. Means this cost exists even without you doing anything every day, as long as your business is open, and those costs are just automatically going out. And then the supply cost. This is the supply cost is the actual money you paid for your material, and your paintbrush, your colors, like anything like you need to your frames, anything you need to use when you produce that piece of product. That is two costs. And then the third cost, the third the number and then the supply cost, and then the labor cost means when you work, how many hours take you to work in this actually piece. You just find your standard wage from your country, and then time it with hours, like the how much. For example, an artist in the UK, it's between £20 to £60 per hour, and then I just put myself like kind of in the middle, and then no, I can't really charge for the artist price. I will when I calculate my costs as the labor costs, I just put it as just a little bit above the minimum wages, because it is my business. So I just put that in a cost. If I calculate my wages as an artist, like let's say 30 pound per hour, and then when I produce a piece, if it's more than 3 hours, is the cost will be 90%, 90 pound, and then then I add the business, spend everything on it, will be too expensive. So what I do is I just fund the minimum wage, and I just add a little bit, like maybe like 10% above the minimum wage, because it is quite fair. Because it's what I'm doing is require more skill and more time to train. Anyway, so that's the business admin running costs, supply costs, labor costs, and then sales commissions. This is a big part. Sales commissions, that's everywhere. Sales commissions in local shops. So from the shops, I put in my silk scarves or my other works, and then the shop commission is from 25% up to 45%. So each shop is different, which means if I put a piece in the shop, it's £100, and then some shop will take £25 out of after the sale, and then they will give me £75, or the highest shop is 45, I think, or 40. Let's say it's 40. 40% means if they sell one of my pictures for £100, they will give me 60%. And then there's also other galleries, they will just buy the prints, but then they will not pay in advance. You can put your work in there, and they will only give you 50%. So if that picture sold for £100, they will give me 50%. So that is a sales commission that exists in every area. Now, like sales commission in local shops, but also online. On Etsy says it's 60.5%, and it says, okay, a lot of experts says Etsy have the lowest commission point from the online marketing platforms. But actually, I don't think they are lowest, because they have a lot of other fees. After you add everything on, I work out it's about 30%, not including the marketing, the advertise. So that's at least 30%. And of course, sometimes it depends how long that list's been there and how quick it goes. But I think a 30% it's a safe line to price your items. So, and a website, and I've been building my website since last August, but I never really had chance to. And last week I completely deleted my old website. Even it was ready to publish, but then because I was thinking something just not right. I have over 2,000 pictures in there, and I didn't like it. Even I've been working on it for like at least a couple months, but I didn't like it, so I just deleted it. I'm gonna start again from scratch. I even changed my coming soon background picture. So here's the number one: price your item right. And what is the right price? It's 30%. So you can calculate it. 30% will be your cost, including running costs, like, and supply costs, and labor costs, sales, and then the other 30% will be the sales commissions, and then the last 30% will be your profit. Okay, so number two, back and that was the big part, price item right. And the second big part, it's about improve sales equals improve skills. So here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skills. I'm going to explain you what are they. Five main skills. So one, back-end improvement. And what is a back-end improvement? That's improve designs and lower the cost, have more than one supplier, increase the quality or quantity to buy, and then bulk steam, energy saving, and more, and shorten the the process time, like stock system, designer record, standard progress, improve your bookkeeping, organize workspace. So I really I can't really go into the details about this one because that will make this video too long, but I will come back and another time and make some just one by one to show with the examples in my studio. And here is a front-end improvement. Okay, I'll show this part a bit more because it's more about if we want to increase the sales, we will need better photos or videos. And to make better photos or videos, we will need better equipment, like studio light, camera, and then we need to be able to editing those photos or videos. And I'm using Adobe software. I will show you in a minute. So, or if you have the budget, you can hire professionals. And for me, because I don't have the budget and I have some time in my hand, so I just get myself trained for everything I need. So let's go into details about this full end. I don't know if this is a real word, but this is my notes for improvement. Better photo or videos. Now I'm going to show you about the Etsy shop. So what is the better photos? Okay. This is my shop. So now I'm gonna type silk, hand painted silk. Search. Okay, so look at the shops, the photos. This is mine. It just look at the shops they sell the most, but that is not hand painted. So let's get into here. And you see the photos people have in their shop. Lovely. You see the header and the picture. And see another one. I just go for someone also have a lot of sale. Okay, I know that one. This one got a lot of sale. Let's see the shop. So you see, like each shop and how the owner takes photos is are different, but most of them are background. And then, but for me, I think I can't tell if I only look at the picture, and I will not be able to tell if this or this or this. I can't tell, like, if it's not from the same shop. But for, I know, because that's a lot of business. They are using, like, big brand. They're using white background. So white background is really good when to show, to make them to make the item stick out. That's really good. And but the thing is, because everyone is using, this is beautiful scarf, but if everyone are using the white background, it doesn't make your products, it doesn't have the branding in there, like, you know, like, because people will not be able to see if it's your shop or other people's shop just by the white background. But those are, like, pretty good for, like, look at this. So all white background. I mean, it is important to have the white background, so the picture stick out more. But another thing is, if you are branding it, we need something like just belong to you. So okay, gonna see my shop. I don't want to spend ages in here. So in my shop, and I also had how I improved my picture. Before, I also only had a white background, but I have my name on watermark even back then. So my pictures just look like this background, white background. Nobody knows if it's my shop or if other shop. It's no, like. And now in my new product photos, I made this. I made my logo. I made a new logo. I made the logo. It's here. It's more recognizable, so it's there. But then for some other pictures, I don't have that flower thing. I just want to keep it simple. So you can see all of my pictures will have. And then I paint that background, the wave background. Oh, it's not there. So I paint the wave background. So, like, for example, if we are in that searching page, the Etsy search page. Oh, this is my. And then once you see a few of my picture, but this is my old ones. They're not very easy to. I don't even have watermark. See, my picture have no watermark or anything on it. So just white background. And so I've been to the white background until now. I'm trying to branding, so I have that. So just gonna show you to get my picture looking better. What I did. So let's go back to here. Back time improve, no, front page. Better photo or videos. To take a better photo, I bought a camera, second hand, with my budget allowed. That was very. I bought a camera, so I'm gonna show you what camera I got. Everything. I tried with my phone before. I want to show you the photo I took from my phone. Okay, this is the photo I took from my phone, iPhone. but I edited it with Photoshop. I think I edited it with Photoshop, because just from the phone, it's just not enough. And then you see when it's from the phone, you can see those scooter outlines kind of blurred when it's kind of, like too much editing, because I have to edit it to match the color, and the detail doesn't look very good. Okay, see, and now let's see if other one I have. Okay, let's go. No, this is also old photo. I want to show you the new photo I took. Okay, this is the new photo I took. Okay, now this is from the camera. You see, when it's the camera, you see how much more clean the lines, the detail, how much more detail compared to the butterfly one. I show you the butterfly one again. Sorry, I lost it again. What is it? Okay. You see the outline from the phone is like this. But anyway, maybe you have better phone than me. But my point is, like a good equipment is it's an investment for your business. So just go get it when you have the budget, because that directly will affect your sales. Now let's say, okay, I don't have to show you what camera I have. Now I'm going to go to see, okay, the software I'm using. So for I subscribe for like Adobe. It's a software company for a lot of designers, and I don't know, it's like it's for designers. It's so I use when I design a lot of things, like when I design my scarf. Here I had something, I was designing the VIP card, but I want to see the Etsy header. Etsy header here. Okay. So this is what I use. I use this software to design the header in my shop, and this is a Adobe Premiere Pro. It's to make to editing videos. So this is the Etsy video I'm using. Okay, it's like hand painted. Okay, and another one, this software is Lightroom Classic. It's also Adobe software. After I take photos, see, like the photos I took. Okay, this is after editing. This is before editing. It doesn't make a much difference, but it just looks more. Next one. This is after. This is before. You see, I just light up, make it more, make it more the dark, light the dark part, so it's more. You can have better idea what this look like. Make it looking better. Don't know what I'm talking about. Never mind. So this is after. This is before. You see, like kind of. So the after one looks better. Okay, PS, I don't really use PS that much, but I do use it when I for design my scarf. So why am I showing you these softwares? So I think to run a professional studio, you really need some professional support, and then of course you can hire someone to make it. You can hire someone to do it for you, or if you don't have the budget, and then you can always do it yourself. And for me, I don't have the budget, and I love to learn things. So these two reasons just give me a lot of excuses to learn new skills. So I just do them. So it's not actually that difficult, and but you do need a computer, and so you can balance it out for your business. A decent computer, and you will have to sign for some courses, and you will need to have maybe to learn this full software. I say maybe give you like a month or a couple of months for each software. So if you have the budget to get your a computer, decent computer, by if you have the budget, you can get the MacBook. It's works better, save you a lot of time. And it doesn't have to be the newest one. You can buy the older one. My one is like back to 2015. It's 10 years old. It still works better than PC. But of course, not the newest PC. I can't afford the newest PC. So and then what else I'm talking about? But if you can hire somebody, you just hire someone. And then also another reason I have to do everything myself, because I'm living in town. And then even if I do sometime, when I do feel I have a budget to work with somebody, I can pay them to do some work. But it's hard for me to find anyone in this town to do the things I want them to do, or because in this small town, only a few people I could find, so the price will be very high, because the competition is no competition. So it's hard. And if I was living in a city like before, I wouldn't do everything myself. I will have someone to build my website, I have someone to edit my photos, someone to take the picture, because that's how we do things when we live in a city. But because I'm living in town, and I don't have that labor market, or I don't have that fast income, so everything goes very slow. But in that way, so what I'm saying, we can always adjust, like our way of to work to the environment. So not because I'm in a small town, so I do things with a small town way. So which means when I'm in a small town, life is slower, so I have a lot more time in my hand, and when I have more time, less money, so I will just change my way of working with like spend some time into something with lower investment on myself. So I signed into this course on Udemy. On Udemy, they sometimes have I think the courses all together like maybe less than £200. Sometimes they have on sales. So I don't know if this information is useful for you, and then if you also want to be a professional self-employed artist, or you just want to try to do things as a hobby. I think if you just want to try it, and there's some, you don't have to invest a lot of time in it. But to be fair, I think the less time you invest into it, the less result will come out. But I'm not saying if you invest all your time and then all your money into it, it will get you anywhere. But for me, it's just making me feel more complete me as a person when I'm doing everything I'm doing now. Even not making a lot of money, but everything I learn that make me feel better about myself. I don't know. I think it's one way to pay back, or maybe well, I don't know. So that's it. Let's go back to my. This is me when I try to be organized. I'm still not very organized. Okay, here, let's go to the front end improvement. We'll finish that part and hire professionals, and then marketing strategy. We have a marketing strategy for my shop. I have my shop is still open. let's have a look my shop here. Okay, so my shop here, now my cheapest product is £28 for a wider range of customers. So not everyone will spend £70 for a scarf, and which I know, I understand it. It's nothing to do with if my scarf is beautiful or not. I know they are. So we need to have something. You need to have something like cheaper in your shop to reach out the people who want to buy something special but they don't have a big budget. For me, I had this hand dyed silk scarf. This is a red one. So I took photo with the background I painted. This is a video. Well, if you want to see my shop, I will put a link down there. You can have a look. So these are the photos I took with a new background. I painted that background on fabric, canvas fabric. So in that way, why I did that, I'm not sure, because everyone's saying you have your background clear, so you can, your product will stick out. But because I'm using the same background for all of my products now, from now on, at least for this year, I'm not going to change it. So perhaps before people even see, if you see 20, let's say, if you see 20 photos in front of this background, and then when you see the 21, and you will know this is from the same place, or until 100, you will see, as soon as you see this background, you'll be, oh, that's from the same shop, it's from the same place. So that is branding. It's make people, make your business recognizable. Is that the right word? Recognize. So people see it, they will know like it's from the same place. So that's the branding. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, let's go back to my note. So here, expand the price range. I have expanded my price range. The lowest is 28. And the highest is, why do I do this? Okay, anniversary and birthday. So this is so far is the most expensive scarf in my shop. Why is very expensive? How do I price it? It's basically how much time I need to spend on it. And because, like for silk paintings, because I am making some silk paintings, I'm making it very like a fine art quality, which means there's no mistakes in there. Even if it has a mistake, I have to make it like that mistake, turn it to a part of and fix it, makes it as a part of the painting. So in that case, if this one after steam, let's say some color comes out, and I have to paint it again and then put it back into steamers to fix the color, and so in that case, it's a lot of details. So that is what that's why these are expensive, more expensive than others. So a lot of details, and then no mistakes, or minimum mistakes. Okay, so but then you do need to have your most expensive, like a piece of work, like your best work in a shop, so people know how good you can be, what they're paying for. And if all of your products, all of your painting are in the same level, and people don't know why they pay extra to buy yours instead of just going, why not go to other shops? But then if you show, you make some of your best piece. So this is not okay, my other best piece. So basically you need to show people, your customers, what they're paying for, and then so you put your best piece out there. This is the most popular design in my shop. I must say that I made this design in 2000 or 2 years ago, I think. So this is the most popular. And for this design, and I priced it 158, because for the most popular one, I don't want to be the most expensive one, because I want to be fair with my customers. This one compared to the water lily one, this one is easier to paint compared to the other one, and this one is very tolerant with mistakes. So no mistakes can be made, but basically on this design. So that's why the price is lower. It's not because it's my most popular piece and I have to make the most expensive. I just really price my product with how much work and how hard it is to achieve the result. So what else? Let's go back to my note. Marketing strategy. No. Marketing strategy, and where are your people, your customers? So how do you reach, when you make a design, and then do you think about your customers? But I know, like, as an artist, as a painter, you should never think about what people want to buy from you when you paint it. Because if I try to think of what people want to buy, I can't paint. It's too much stress, And don't think about how much your piece works, or the worth, like how much you're gonna sell it before it's finished. Just don't bother to think about. Because if you start to think, oh, this piece is only gonna sell for £30, and then you lose the motivation, and you say, oh, I must sell this one for 200, and then it's too much stress. So when you paint, you just really enjoy your painting, enjoying the creative time. And then price it, leave it to switch your brand and then do the price part, the business part. So when you are an artist running an art studio, so you need to split yourself to two professional parts. One is that when you create and you are a painter, like when I'm create, since I know how to do it correctly, I stopped thinking about how much the painting worth when I'm still making it. Because in that way, I will not be able to enjoy my painting process. So when I'm printing it or when I'm painting it, I just enjoy whatever the color flow, the lines, the thoughts, the inspiration come to me. And then when start to think about pricing it, after you paint the picture or the scarf, and then you think about how much work it was and how long it took you and how difficult it is, and then you think about your price, and it's like in a different way, it's like in a different mindset, because now you're not thinking about to enjoying the picture, now you're thinking about if you're a customer and why you want to pay for that piece. So here it's I category my paintings. Here is Scotland on silk, so I paint this Scottish motifs and UK motifs for tourists or for people who want to post something like to the family who live in another country or friend, so something like very Scottish, or something like it's like something local. I wouldn't say something local. So like a castle is very local, it's very Scottish, and they can post it. It's very easy to post, and it's cheap because it's light. And then if you imagine you have to print, you have to post a framed print that will cost maybe as much as the price for the picture itself. So it's a silk print. So this is very clear. I have my marketing, my target customer are people who love Scottish culture and who like to try new things, because this is silk print can be framed as a picture, as a frame, like for wall decoration. And what else I have there, and here is some culture, Chinese culture related, and peony means like confidence, beautiful, elegant. So this is for moms and for sisters and wives anniversary. And I also have some like the price is lower, is for younger generation. They don't have a lot of money, and then this is something like handmade, and they can appreciate with the designs and things. So but then this price, and I need to make it quicker but cute and good looking. So I just use a freehand painting for the illustration one. So where is that? For example, this. I really like this. I think they're very cute. so when I paint this, it's like illustration books. It's like almost like a cartoony. I can't say that word. Sorry. You see, like it's like watercolor type, a watercolor style. And I just made that on silk. And this silk, I dye the basic color first, and then I paint them on top. So this is my product. I'm just showing you the different what's that? Where's that? I'm lost. The price range target to or linked with the customer. So I hope I have explained some of it in it. And now the customer service tips, and then it's very simple, and then it's a famous saying, put yourself in others' shoes. Is that S there? I put it S or shoe, I don't know. And then in Confucius, it's treat customers as you want to be treated. No, Confucius didn't say treat customers as you want to be treated. He says treat others as what you want to be treated. So I just made it treat the customers as you want to be treated. I think that will work. So I once have a customer, she bought something, but that will be in a back-end improvement. That's really a lot to say in the back-end improvement. Wow, this video is 40 minutes. I don't know who's gonna make it this long. But for the back-end improvement, it's really a lot of details. I can't really say anything in here, but I will make another video about it. So customer service tip is very cheap, very easy. The number 6 tip to run your business is consistent, slow and steady. It's not like because I really learned it from my blood and sweat. It's when I used to just do things for. You see me 100 days do this, 100 days do that. I like in real life, like I do this for 7 days, and then I'm so sick of it. I'm so bored. I have to do something new. So I am like that. I didn't really realize the power of consistency and slow and steady means. But then because of this 100 days challenge, and I was like, I kind of pinned on it because I have to do it for 100 days. And then I realized this 100 days is a magic number. Because when for example, if you make 100 products and not in one day, not like the same products, and if you make 100 products, and after 20, 30, 40, 50, because that's what started my business in Scotland. It's I made 100 paintings first. I don't know what I'm going to do with those paintings, but I did 100 paintings, and then because I have this painting as a base, as a starter kit. So I started to think about how to sell them and where to sell them, and then I started to do the marketing, and then I talked to like 100 shops, which I can reach in my in 1 hour driving distance. So 100 shops is a lot in this part of the world because each town will have maybe 2 or 3 shops. So I've been a lot of time to do my marketing research and to talk to the shops too. And then that 100 shops helped me to find out what's popular and what people are looking for, what people will pay for. And that was really helpful. And then I did my a lot of 100. I think 100 is a magic number. Yeah. Anyway, so this is my conclusion about my 100 days business art business improve conclusion. Yeah. I haven't reached my goal yet. That because but I learned a lot from this, and I definitely feel I'm better than I first started. Like I would say, I feel better than 100 days ago when I first started that challenge. And of course I'm not stopping here, but I will not start another 100-day business challenge. That's just so silly. So this 100 days, I haven't reached my goal, but I have learned a lot, and I definitely feel it's worth it to do that. And then of course my ego is kind of attacking me, says that you didn't achieve it, you're a failure. But I don't really think in that way, because I think nobody can say anyone's a loser until the end of that person's life. So I think I still have a long way to go until the end of my life. And but then every day is more exciting because I keep challenging myself. And if anything I learned that is useful, I will share in my channel. I know I'm not the most organized person on earth, and forgive me for that. I'll try to improve that too. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.